What have we here? It looks like Binance halts global XRP withdrawals, and here's what's prompted the move. Binance, a global cryptocurrency exchange, has temporarily stopped XRP withdrawals in all areas. This has worried users and started new discussions about the risk of custodial service in the crypto world. Reports say that the suspension is because of a fault on the Ripple network, not a problem with Binance itself. Network disruption, not exchange failure, right? Okay. When users tried to take XRP out of Binance, they saw a warning that said Ripple network withdrawal is suspended at the moment. The exchange didn't make a lengthy public statement, but how it worded its system message strongly suggested that the fault is with the Ripple blockchain infrastructure. Network level problems, including node desynchronization or ledger delays, can make it hard to confirm transactions quickly. This is why centralized exchanges like Binance stop withdrawals as a safety measure. The goal of this measure is to keep both the platform and its users safe from transactions that don't go through or get stalled during the outage. User reactions, mixed emotions and warnings. The XRP community reacted quickly, with many members expressing worry and guessing why the ban happened. A popular XRP-focused social media account was the first to talk about the withdrawal freeze, which led to a lot of people talking about it that it could signify, or what it could signify. Some people were worried that there was a bigger problem with either Binance or the XRP network, while others reminded the community how important it is to have self-custody wallets, especially when things aren't working right. This isn't the first time that a network problem has made exchanges stop working for a short time. Ethereum and Solana have had both the problems like this before. No security breach or internal Binance issue. At this point, there's no sign that Binance was hacked or had any other kind of problem. Trading of XRP on the site goes on as usual, and the withdrawal halt has not affected any other crypto asset. The suspension seems to be a precautionary step taken because of how well the Ripple network is working, not because Binance system is broken. Binance stops withdrawals too. The suspension seems to be a precautionary step taken because of how well the Ripple network is working, not because Binance's system is broken. Binance stops withdrawals to make sure that customers don't lose or have their money delayed because of transactions that are backed up by confirmations that are wrong. What users should know. For XRP users, this means withdrawals are on hold. At this time, users can't move XRP off the platform. Trading goes on without a hitch. You can still buy and sell XRP on Binance. Funds are still safe. There are no proof that any user assets have been lost or compromised. 4. Funds remain secure. Users should get updated from Binance officials, channels, and to make quick judgments based on lessons for the community, blah, blah. So it seems like everything's okay there. They're just not letting people move their, not your keys, not your crypto. That's what I see there, folks. And let's go into further check something else. Now, this is straight off of Binance. You go to Binance. This is Binance.com. This is one of their posts. It says, could XRP one day reach 10,000? Exploring the possibilities behind the prediction. Why 10,000 XRP hasn't a far-fetched as it sounds. Check this out. So if you think the XRP can't hit 10,000, you might be missing the bigger picture. This is from Binance, folks. Many investors have already priced XRP out of their future, citing its current market value. But this short-term mindset overlooks the macroeconomic forces, monetary history, and the evolving global financial landscape, all which point to a dramatically undervalued XRP. Let's break down the argument that XRP could play a central role in the next era of money. 1. A broken monetary system in need of repair. Since 1971, when the US dollar was unpegged from gold, it has lost approximately 95% of the purchasing power. Meanwhile, the US has accumulated over $34 trillion in debt, with trillions more created out of thin air for government spending and monetary stimulus. An eye-popping 80% of all US dollars in existence were printed in just the last few years. This rapid inflation fuels a quest for sound alternative assets that are immune to manipulation and capable of serving global markets efficiently. 2. The rise of tokenized assets, RWAs, real-world assets. Real-world assets are meeting the blockchain era, with leading financial institutions like BlackRock, Citibank, HSBC, and JP Morgan actively developing tokenization platforms. Citi estimates the tokenized asset market could grow to $5 trillion by 2030. But these tokenized assets demand fast, reliable settlement layers. XRP Ledger is uniquely positioned to meet that need offering. Interoperability, compliance readiness, instant settlements. In fact, XRP was engineered precisely for this kind of instant cross-border value transfer. The infrastructure is already being built. RippleNet, Ripple's global payment network powered by XRP, is already in use across 6 continents and supports on-demand liquidity, ODL, a system that enables instant cross-border transactions using XRP as a bridge asset. Major institutions and partnerships, including Apple Finance ecosystem, Amazon Web Services, and banking networks in the Middle East and Asia, are integrating Ripple technology, XRP liquidity, and scalability to make it a natural fit for these massive enterprise needs. And the Hong Kong Monetary Unit has definitely already done the EKHP program. Those things are done. So number 4 here. And why isn't this being done in America? It's being done everywhere else, but not America. Like all, whatever. XRP solves the liquidity crisis. This is number 4. Liquidity is a beating heart of global finance, and XRP is poised to become the universal liquidity layer. Consider that stocks, bonds, commodities, central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, stablecoins all require fast, cost-efficient settlements to scale globally. XRP, by offering borderless liquidity and near-instant settlements, could serve as the foundation asset enabling this future financial web. The $10,000 XRP math. This isn't a moonshot prediction based on hype. It's a calculation grounded in monetary velocity. Just let this sink in, folks. I'm going to stop here and let anyone else who wants to read the rest of this thing. You can go to Binance and read it. All right? This is know what you hold, not financial advice. Have a great day.